Ladies and gentlemen, now, well, let me tell you something. I'm with a legend right now. I'm with a person here. I mean, you're not going to believe it. Okay, so, well, first of all, let us know who you are. Let the people know who you are.
Well, I guess I should know, but it's Dave Evans, original lead singer for AC/DC, and some call me the king of all badasses too, so take your pick.
Now, on AC/DC, I mean, we're talking about two great songs, because there were two songs that were recorded, right?
No, there were two songs that were released.
Released.
I also recorded Soul Stripper, Little Lover, and Rock and Roll Singer. But the two were released. We were doing our first album when I split from the band. So, Can I Sit Next to You Girl was the hit single, and it's amazing after all this time, it's still a very popular song. People still love that song after all these years. It's quite incredible, really.
And Can I Sit Next to You? I mean, it has that groovy sound with you. I mean, it is not like heavy, right? It's like groovy.
No, it's a swing. It's a swing. It's a swing song, and the B-side, Rockin' in the Parlor, is also a swing. We didn't really do any swing songs. We were a rock band, and Malcolm Young wrote both of those songs, and they're two swing songs, and they work. Put a smile on people's faces, and yeah, it was unusual for us to do a swing song like that, but it certainly worked because it was a hit record, and it was named as the best Australian group record of the year. So our first record was fantastic for us.
Oh, well, and then after AC/DC, I mean, because you didn't stop. I mean, you continued playing music, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so what can you what were you doing after AC/DC?
Gosh, well, with a band called Rabbit, we had 2 albums out. We sold records throughout Europe and Japan, and after that I was with a band called Dave Evans and Thunder Down Under, which is a great rock band, and I've been a solo artist really mostly since then, and I'm still recording now, still recording songs. This is my Lightning and Thunder Latin American tour 2019, and I've just recorded a song in Bogota in Colombia with my all-girl band up there. They're all girls, they rock hard. My South American badassettes, I call them, and that'll be out soon, called Take Me Down Again. It's actually a song from my Sinner album, and they love the song so much they wanted to record it with me. So that's a new one that's coming out pretty soon.
Okay, now how do you feel in Mexico? I mean, what about these Masters and Sinners?
Yes, that sort of came from a friend of mine, Rex Caravello. He was in my Mexican Badasses, Dave Evans and the Mexican Badasses, and we toured together. And he put together a new project, Masters and Sinners, with myself, Neil Turbin from Anthrax, and guys from Green Jello, and some very, very talented people. And he asked me if I'd join this particular project, and I was very happy to do that. It's a lot of fun. The guys are great guys, and we're just having a ball. And we did the last show of this series last night, and I'll be flying to Los Angeles tomorrow to do the Whiskey A Go Go in West Hollywood.
And for example, right now after 50 years, I mean, well, 40 years, right? Okay, more or less. Okay, so do people really want to listen to Can I Sit Next to You Girl, or?
Yeah, they love the song. They love it. Some of the fans, AC/DC fans, tell me that it's their favourite AC/DC song. I mean, not just saying it because of me. I'm very good friends, close friends with Ross Young, the son of the late Malcolm Young. And Ross is a great friend, and he tells me that his favourite song is Can I Sit Next to You Girl? What can I tell you?
Okay, well, what about Rabbit? Are you still playing something from Rabbit? And
sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll do too much rock and roll, or I like to do my music. A great band. It's a great rock and band. Wild, crazy, rock and rock. Sometimes I do. The fans know Rabbit, and they ask me to do some Rabbit songs, and sometimes I will. Yeah.
What about now? I mean, for example, for people that well, they know AC/DC, but they want to listen to something new, what would you recommend that they look for?
Well, I've been recording albums for years, and most of the fans have got my albums. Badass rock, that's what I call it. It's tough rock. They usually start off with my Sinner album, Judgment Day album, Nothing to Prove album. Just go to Amazon and look for Sinner Dave Evans' Sinner album and Judgment Day. That'll start you off, and then you can get the rest of my own albums. And the fans that hear my music love my music. The musicians I work with love my music. So it's badass rock. Sinner, Judgment Day, then you can get the rest later, okay?
Sinner and Judgment Day. What are your favorite songs that you like to play?
My own songs, of course. They rock hard. And the people love them too. So yeah, of course, I love playing my own music.
What are the plans for Dave Evans in the future?
Well, as I say, I'm going to LA. Got shows there. Then I'm off to back to Buenos Aires in Argentina. Got some shows there, and then I'm taking a break in Australia for a couple of weeks, and then I fly to Scandinavia, to Norway, Finland, Sweden, and I'll be touring there. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to have a proper break for Christmas back in Australia.
Mr. Evans, really, for RadioUTA.com, that is the radio station that we have. It's a pleasure having you here. I mean, a wonderful person, a legend, a great musician. I mean, we have listened to AC/DC, we have listened to Sinner, we have listened to, I mean, everything, and everything is great. You really rock hard, and it's a pleasure having you here. What can you tell? Well, what can you tell the people of Mexico?
Look, I love Mexico, and I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I mean, who doesn't love Mexico? It's just a fantastic place, and it's my second time touring here. I'll be back next year for sure, and as I say, I'm just very happy, and looking forward to tonight. We're just celebrating with some friends here tonight, and then I'll be back next year to rock again. And I know you're all going to come and enjoy some badass rock and some AC/DC with me. Keep rocking.
Thank you very much, Mr. Evans. A pleasure. A legend.
Gracias.